Liquidity issue, I think, is a serious issue right now. Even though the liquidity improved in the last few days, but the point is the willingness of the banks to lend because of the past history where a lot of banks have lost money in the NPS. That is also one of the issues which are required to be taken into account. I think the going forward, if we have to stimulate demand and increase the growth, increasing liquidity and banks start lending to the industry is very, very important.
Sir, I want to come back to your sector, the steel sector, and talk to you about that. As far as JSW Steel is concerned, you've tried your luck with various stressed steel assets and you've had your way with Monnet Ispat. Give me a future roadmap as far as inorganic growth is concerned. How would you be tackling this subject and what really are your targets to meet in terms of expansion going forward?
That way, JSW Steel has been growing consistently in the last 15 years. We have grown our capacities 16% and a compounded annual growth rate in the last 15 years' time. So going forward, similar expansion plans we have, both organic and inorganic. So we are growing in the next 2 years' time from existing 18 million ton to 25 million ton capacity. So when steel industry is expected to be around 300 million tons, our capacity will be approximately 45 million ton by that time. So we are pursuing this growth, both organic and inorganic, both the routes. We have a strong balance sheet, we have a strong company, we have strong cash generation, and we have a very strong financial profile. And we will be able to raise money to finance this growth, both in the domestic market and also from international markets. It is how we are planning our growth.
Have you come to any close plan as far as the raising of funds is concerned? Have you outlined a roadmap for doing so? I remember you mentioned this last quarter as well that you intend to tap markets to raise funds. Have you identified a suitable route to do so?
We have been using different debt instruments right now. Like we are raising from ECAs, we are raising from ECBs, we are also raising domestic rupee loans. So we wanted to look at raising money from the international capital markets at appropriate time. Right now the capital markets are not very conducive, so we are waiting for appropriate time to raise money. We have all the enabling resolutions passed by the board and also by the shareholders. So once market conditions improve, we would like to do from the capital markets.
So cost pressures continue in the steel sector as well. Tell me a bit about iron ore prices. How do you expect this going forward, considering the various movements we are seeing as far as NMDC's actions are concerned?
In India, I think NMDC production is improving in Chhattisgarh, but at the same time, in Donimalai, one of the mines in Karnataka, they have been shut down for some reasons of extension of one of their mining leases. So there is a shortage definitely iron ore in Karnataka. So we are seeing some price going up for iron ore, not only in India, even globally. So we are watching the situation. But if you look at the medium term, the demand supply situation globally, we don't expect the iron ore prices to be very strong. The situation should improve in our view, and the prices should correct.